Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's McDonald. Here's the pressure. And here's a... What in the world was he... To the ground with the back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Allen. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Dropping back, it's McDonald. Grab near the marker, it's Allen. Knocked out of bounds, they're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Volunteers are on the move. Gets the back moving. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field and cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
Just keeps slinging it. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll go to the air. Zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers!
I think the days of running backs just running down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rifles it down the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Wilson. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield, it's McDonald. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. The Vols will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown! This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got his man quickly. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The give out of the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Scanning the field, it's McDonald. Got him downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Now on 1st down from the 30. From the gun, the ground game. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front in that defensive line.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown ball! Made the grab. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to throw, it's McDonald. Got it in the middle, it's Jefferson. And he'll be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking, on the move. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency in getting first downs and staying on the field.
Touchdown, Volunteers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way there.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Vols moving quickly to the line. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Blasted as he lets it go. Looking to pass. It's McDonald. Makes the grab. It's Keene. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Fires to the tight end. On the move at the 30. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense...
Touchdown, Tennessee! And the beatdown has ensued. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500, I would have won.
There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
Pushes toward the goal line. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they...
Trying to get the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's McDonald. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, it's easy to play defense. You can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Inside the 45. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Jones to throw. Touchdown Vols! And the pummeling has started. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. And the defense drags him down.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on 3rd down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Skips away from pressure. Complete to the left. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
Honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Keene. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
Man, you see those tight ends catch the football, you're coming up and try to get them on the ground as fast as they can. They're such big athletes, though. You gotta pick your poison. A lot of times you try to go low, and they hurdle you or put that hand down. Nice job by the
tight end trying to get in. Touchdown, Volunteers! Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game...